Good morning. This is my definition or my explanation of what I believe learning designs are, and if I was explaining to a colleague and trying to persuade them the benefits of adopting this. So from Connolly and Phil's work back in 2005, the definition that they've provided is that learning designs are pedagogically informed learning activities which make effective use of appropriate tools and resources. And really this is about responding to the changes in the learning environment that our students would experience and the world that they live in and work in. They have developed the 7 C's of learning design. 7 C's are conceptualize, create, communicate, collaborate, consider, combine, and consolidate. So let's have a look at those individual elements. Conceptualize. This is where you create a vision for the overall course. To do this, you must imagine the learners and how they will experience the online learning courses that you are creating. Think in terms of age range, diversity, pre-existing skills and knowledge, and users' learning goals and aspirations. At this stage, you should articulate the core principles of the course overall and individual module sections within it. The second C is create. Decide what learning materials need to be created or sourced. Consider a variety of sources, text, whether it's notes or slides, video, audio, visual resources like mind maps, flashcards and flowcharts, assessment materials like quizzes and tests. You can use open educational resources if appropriate material is available. The third C is communicate. You need to decide how the content will be communicated and distributed if you need a mechanism for feedback communications between the learner and the teacher. Is an online platform required? Is email communication sufficient? 4. Collaborate. Group work is often an important part of courses in a traditional educational setting, but this can pose problems in an online space. The following important questions to consider when thinking about the relationship between learners and online courses. Will learners work in isolation from each other? Is it a community needed for learning support? Is group collaboration necessary for learning? Is group project work necessary? 5. C. Consider. This C refers to where learners reflect on what they have learned. This may include self-assessment and review or peer assessment, for example the other learners, in addition to assessment by the lecturer or the tutor. It may involve qualitative feedback or formal knowledge testing. The 6th C is combine. In the combine step, the teacher or course designer takes a step back to reflect on how the user will experience the course as a whole, looking at course content, activities and communications. And finally, consolidate. In this step, the learning course's design is implemented and its effectiveness is evaluated. This includes getting feedback on questions such as, did the learners enjoy the course? What did people learn in terms of knowledge or skills? What behavioural changes have occurred as a result? For example, job performance improvements if it's in an industrial setting. Are there tangible results, e.g. reduced costs, improved quality, increased production or efficiency? The feedback can be attained through surveys or online focus groups. And that sums up the 7 C's of learning design.